Sub-Team Takeover. It's DB from the forums, and just making a video. I wanted to make one earlier this week talking about the event tomorrow, Fejal versus Henderson, but I've been sick as fuck, so I haven't been able to make a video. So I apologize for if I do any coughing during this video, just because I've been really sick, and some of you might know I got a fucking concussion and I had to be in the hospital. It's kind of fucked up week for me. So we had an event last night. We had Diego Sanchez versus Martin Kampmann, and the fight was really good, and it was pretty brutal actually. Diego Sanchez was pretty messed up out of the fight. His eye was bleeding out of it when Joe Rogan was interviewing him, and the guy's got major heart. Like everyone knows, this Diego Sanchez, he got heart. But I think a robbery took place. Kampmann easily won rounds 1 and rounds 2, and I see a lot of people bantering about the word octagon control as the excuse for him winning that fight. But in the unified rules, it states effective striking above, as far as the criteria is above octagon control, and Kampmann was outlanding Diego Sanchez. And I think the most ridiculous part about that is that they show a replay in the second round where they show Diego Sanchez rushing Kampmann up against the fence, and Kampmann misses Kampmann most of the ball. I think he just hit him with like twice. And they say like they're all like, oh, he hurt him and everything like that. Kampmann never got dropped in that fight, and Diego Sanchez did. At worst, it was a draw, but at best, it was Kampmann winning, and I don't think that Diego should have won that fight. Obviously, it's not the worst fight that we've seen. We got Machida versus Shogun, which is way worse of a robbery, or Namfan versus Leonard Garcia, or Leonard Garcia versus any of the last 6 people or 7 people he's faced. But it's still, Kampmann deserved to win that fight, and I was really disappointed just because I saw he put on a very good performance apart from him not winning, and he really played to his strength in that fight, where he's pretty slick on the ground, but he's not good off his back, and just why would you engage Diego on the ground when you have such an advantage on the feet with the range? And I think that he could have done a little bit of a better job trying to keep range with him and staying out like he did in the first round, but I think he got kind of tired, and he got back to the corner, and the aggression of Diego sort of took over the fight, like a lot of Diego's fight, like the Paul Thiago fight. But props to both guys. They put on a real good fight. And now on to the other fight in the card, which actually mattered, which Chris Weidman versus Matthias Sakara. And I picked Chris Weidman to win, even though I was astounded. People everywhere knew about this guy. He opened up as a favorite, and he really showed why he's the favorite. The dude's beat Ryan Bader in college. He almost submitted Andre Galvao at Abu Dhabi after only doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for about a year. And he trains out of Sarah's gym, Matt Sarah, in Long Island. And the guy's just a good prospect, and he expect him to do big things in division. It's kind of a weak 185. It's not the strongest divisions, and he's an up-and-coming dude that can do big things. His stand-up looked pretty decent for being a wrestler and a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. So I expect big things from the guy. Sakara. The one thing about that fight that I can say about Sakara is that he won the whole first round, and I think the judges were biased in that fight, and they already thought that Chris Weidman was going to win because he had so much hype behind him. So that was some really bad judging on their part. Sakara obviously won the first round, and even if Weidman got, I don't even know if he got a takedown in the round. I don't remember exactly in the fight, but it was clear cut Sakara won that round, even if he did get bloodied up. So that's the card. The rest of the card, that doesn't really matter to me. It was okay. It's not okay. It was pretty good considering some of the last UFCs that we've been put through. But on to something more exciting. Tomorrow we have Fejal versus Henderson, and I'm not gonna I'm not going to actually break down the fight just because I don't want to, because I want Fajita to win no matter what. I want him to knock Hendo out. And Sambo, he's coming for you, the Bean. I'm just letting you know. He's coming for Henderson. He's coming for the American here. He's going to crack his jaw. Marlis Kunin versus Luz Carmouche. I think that's a fight that's going to make Marlis Kunin look very good, because Luz Carmouche, right at this level, is not ready for someone who's been training for the extent that Marlis Kunin has. It has that kind of slick, very, very slick upper back jiu-jitsu, and very, very good. She's just a great fighter. She's good at, she's very tall. She has good reach, and she should be able to take it anywhere she wants and do very well. I don't think that Carmouche has much of a chance, even if she is very athletic and very good up-and-comer. She's just not ready for the title shot. There's not that kind of depth, even with the Kaufman getting upset and everything like that. There's still not that kind of depth in all of the women's divisions. You see, Cyborg just got lined up against not Amanda Nunes. Something Nunes, whatever, who knocked out Julia Budd just a little while ago, and Nunes good, but she's really she's not at Cyborg's level yet because the divisions are just weak. They need someone to feed to her. And I can't wait to see Miesha Tate versus Marlis Kunin after she was, because that's a fight where Miesha Tate's a lot more experienced than Liz Carmouche, and she's just a better fighter in my opinion. The other fights on that card, we got Tim Kennedy versus Melvin Manhoef, which I think is going to turn out to be much different than Tim Kennedy is saying. He's been saying that he wants someone to stand up with him, but he's not ready for Melvin Manhoef. People think that Robbie Lawler has good stand-up, and he just got Melvin Manhoef is a K1 level striker. He's a fucking beast. He will destroy you. He will fuck your legs up. He was fucking Robbie Lawler up. He is just a fucking beast, and he comes in there to bang and to finish fucking fights, and Tim Kennedy is going to get leg kicked to death, or he's going to go for a glass shot takedown, which I see him doing early, because he's going to feel fucking Melvin Manhoef's power. And I don't think it's a good fight for Melvin just because of that, because Tim Kennedy is not going to stand with him. As soon as he feels that power, he's going to shoot for a takedown and get him to the ground, and we're going to see maybe a decision for Tim Kennedy. If not, no, I don't think maybe he won't get a stoppage, but he might be able to sub him. The other fight on that card is is Billy Evangelista Santos versus George Masvidal, and I'm picking Billy Evangelista in this fight. I think that he can really bully George Masvidal to the ground and neutralize him on the ground, like he sort of did with George Gurgel, and actually, I think George Gurgel won that fight, but that's sort of a similar tactic where he just uses overwhelming top control to beat out George Masvidal. George Masvidal, I'm pretty sure when he fought, I think he fought Paul Daly in Shark Fights, and he was getting taken down by Paul Daly, and Paul Daly is not the best offensive wrestler, so I think Evangelista can have success right there. That pretty much wraps it up for my thoughts for the card, and it's fucking Team Takeover, fuck your life. Shout out to my boy Snake Rattle, Stu, Sambo, Bloodstained Lane Fletch, Gumby. Actually, right before I watched this, I watched Wayne Shota's video, and I thought it was pretty cool. We watched the fights a couple times, the Kamek fight a couple times, when I originally thought it was for Diego or a draw in the second watching. So shout outs to Wayne. That's pretty much it. Team Takeover. Oh, shout outs to Hooligan for putting the TTO website. Not the new one, but he put something up. Or one of the TTR radio put me up on there. So shout outs to him. He's doing good things. Holla at your boy from Hawaii. Peace.